Welcome back to Cards and Comics. Today we're going to be opening a box of 1998 Fuller Brilliant Football. And so normally I would do a little intro talking about the set, but in reality this is 98 Peyton Manning, Randy Moss. You got the Brilliant Go cards, you got the 24 karat gold cards, number 24, and the Pulsar cards, which are like 1 in 400. So really rare stuff. You're looking for the Hall of Fame players and the rookies here. It's all about the low numbered inserts. I mean, if you pull one, they're really rare. I think they're undervalued. They look amazing. This is one of the best looking products ever made. And here we go. We're going to open it. I've never opened a box of this in my life. I am looking for a box of baseball, because I've got the Griffey Gold. I don't know if you've ever seen me open that or that video. That's on its way to actually SGC right now. I'm going to be doing a video on my cards I'm sending away for grading, but I am sending that away to SGC. So we'll start here. These packs are really pretty too. Look at that. Clear Brilliance. I think the way they did it was there's a blue parallel, regular parallel, and a gold parallel, and a 24 karat gold, which is like a refractor. So you see the cards are bowed a little bit, and I think that's just because of natural age. But the way these kind of cards are, you can probably put them in a top loader or sleeve, and they'll be fine. So here we go: Jeff George, Monty Toomer, and the blue. So there you go. That's what the blues look like. And again, they're so shiny. I mean, these are basically chrome cards, and so they're very prone to scratches and damaging. So there you go, Bobby Hoying blue. So that's one of the parallels in the set, and then Ben Coates and OJ McDuffie. So there you go. That's what the cards look like, the base cards plus the one parallel. And I'll set them to the side a little bit so I don't mess up the camera too much. But yeah, I'm excited about opening this product. I opened up some 97 Finest Baseball recently. Just, products that are very nostalgic for me. So there's a good player. There's Troy Aikman, probably the best player we've hit so far. Eddie Kennison, Jerome Peyton, that's a rookie. So this is what the Peyton Manning's going to look like. And then Michael Jackson, not that Michael Jackson, and Andre Rison. So there you go. This is a product that was right in the time period I was in college. So I missed it. I really didn't collect this product because, again, in college I was poor, didn't have money, and I was really just focused on getting through college. Marvin Harrison, John Avery, Terry Allen, and Ricky Waters. I went to college at Cornell University. I am a scientist, so I'm not a cool scientist. I'm a food safety and kind of like a food chemist background. So I work in the food industry, making new products. I'm also in charge of regulatory and safety. Oh, there's something in here. All right, so it's our first, I think, really cool hit. So we'll start. There's a Deuce Staley, Rod Smith, Steve McNair, Chris Chandler. Maybe it's not. Maybe it's just something else. So we got here, and one's a checklist. Chris Chandler, Steeler, and it's a blue. I was excited for nothing. It's Carlos King. I don't even remember this guy. I'm a Steelers fan. It's a rookie. It's a blue rookie. So hopefully we can get at least like maybe a Manning or a Randy Moss blue, maybe. I don't know. There's so many options in here. There's so many good cards. But hopefully I don't get fooled like that again. But there's another card upside down, so probably another blue. I can look through here and see what the odds are. Oh, hey, look at there. The odds are, let's see. The blues are 1 in 3 packs and 1 in 6 for rookies, so you get 4 rookies a box. Brilliant Gold is numbered to 99, and 24 karats numbered to 24. The Illuminators are 1 in 10 packs. The Shining Stars are 1 in 20, and the Pulsars are 1 in 400. So we should get 2 Illuminators, one Shining Star, 4 rookies, and a bunch of other base blues. Probably like 8 of those. So a lot of blues came out. So I'm not going to be fooled again. Glenn Foley, Trent Green, Neil O'Donnell. Another blue, and it is Jerome Bettis. So that's a cool name because, again, I'm a Steelers fan and 2 Steeler blues. All right. So far, the best base card we've hit is the Troy Aikman. So hopefully we get some better players. There's Brian Sill, Andre Reed, R.W. McQuarters. You know, this thing is funny. Is like my sister went to Oklahoma State. So I remember watching him play a lot in college. He went to Oklahoma State, and he flamed out super fast, man. He was awesome in college, but did nothing in the NFL pretty much. He was, I think, gone after 2 years. So, yeah, very odd. Very, very odd. I thought he was going to be a great player in the NFL, actually. So it shows what I know. Danny Cannell, Terrell Davis, that's a good card. Keith Brooking, nice rookie there, and Keenan McCardell and Robert Brooks. So haven't hit too many just great players. You know, Marino, Sanders, Emmett. Oh, looks like Jerry Rice. There we go. We hit our first or our second, I think, pretty cool Hall of Famer. So there we go, Jerry Rice. Tim Brown's a Hall of Famer. Okay, there is a blue. Yep, Michael Rick. So that's our second blue rookie. Remember we said we get 4 of those. So there's Michael Rick's rookie card. And Herman Moore, who was a really good player. Really good player, Mr. Herman Moore. And, yep, onwards and upwards. There we go. Again, this is definitely a product that I wish I could have opened back in 98. I remember opening Topps Chrome, and that's the only really 98 product I remember hitting. And I remember thinking, like, who, you know, Ryan Leaf or Peyton Manning, which one should I, you know, try to get more of? I think now we know what that should have been. All right, there's a cool blue. There's Reggie White. I love Reggie White cards. His inserts and stuff sell really well. So that's our first cool parallel. And nothing else in that pack. There you go. Blue Reggie White. Take that. Happy about that. Next up, Dorsey 11s. Okay, there's something in here. I think there's one of the inserts. Charles Johnson. Charlie Batch is a great quarterback for a long time. And there's the Illuminator, Cordell Stewart. Very cool. These have such a sticky, wow, surface. Wow, they're just a really cool card. They're very, I call it like shiny and sticky. You can see they scratch very easily, but that's a really cool card. And again, we said on the Illuminators, I think we said they would get 2 a box of those. And yeah, so we should get 2 Illuminators in the box. So, and the other card was Bobby Hoying. So yeah, that's pretty awesome. The Shining Stars is what the Pulsars are made out of. So they don't have a refractory version of the Illuminator, which is kind of sad because that would have been a cool card to see a refractor version of it. All right. There's the base Cordell Stewart. Hines Ward. Now that's a good Hall of Famer. There you go. Or guy who's going to be in the Hall of Fame. Trying to remember. But there you go. Hines Ward. Cool. So that's cool. That's our first, I think, really good rookie yet. There we go. Ike Hilliard. Troy Aikman again. Just kind of keep that as a checklist. There's another blue, I think. Yep. Brad Johnson. We'll just stick him to the side here. Then we've got Warren Moon, who's a great player, and Steve Young. So there you go. 2 good players there. So won't throw them down in the bottom just yet. I'm going to reserve that for hopefully some Barry Sanders goodness coming up, hopefully. All right. Here we got Danny Werfel. Oh, man. That's not good. Corey Dillon. Looks like we got another blue coming up. It is Derek Thomas, which is a good player. So there you go, Derek Thomas, Jake Plummer, and Wesley Walls. So no Moss and no Manning yet. Now I opened a box of 98 top stars and didn't pull a Manning or Moss out of it. Oh no, I pulled a Moss. I'm sorry, I pulled a Moss, but no Manning in it. So I'm hopefully not 0 for 2 on Manning cards and products. That would be kind of sad. Skip Hicks, Greg Hill, and there's Neon Dion. Very cool. So a little over halfway. A little disappointed, we haven't hit anything big yet. Just kind of trying to get through the box and see what we can get. But that's how these products go. You can't be too down when you don't get all the big cards because they're so hard to hit in this time period. I mean, it's just how it is. That's why I think they're always going to be worth a little bit more than some of these modern cards, which you get, a lot more hits in a box. Wayne Corbett, Garrison Hurst, Bonnie Holiday, rookie card, work done, and Joey Galloway. So not too great. So let's just keep going. Oh man. So hope you guys have had a great week. It's been super busy. I'm getting ready to go to Indiana and hang out with my friends there. Hey, look at that. Emmett Smith Blue. There we go. Now that makes up for a lot of bad mouthing of the product so far. Emmett Smith Blue. Very, very cool card. Yeah, that's exciting. So I'm going to go back, and there's a card show that's going to happen that week when I'm back. So I'm going to try to get to it. I haven't contacted to see if I can set up as a dealer. I don't know if I want to bring inventory with me in the car with all my kids and drive all that far and set up and take up that space. I could take just a couple boxes and just set up and do a kind of a mini table. But I might just take some cash and go to the show and buy a few cards and hang out with my buddies and just do it that way. That sounds might be a little more fun just because I'm kind of on vacation. Marcus Nash, but card shows are fun, and so I'm looking forward to that. So that's there's Barry Sanders. Very, very cool. There we go. So as far as base cards, I think we pulled all the cool ones that I would have wanted. Maybe Favre. But yeah, Indy Card Exchange, Andy, he's a cool dude. Looking forward to hanging out with those guys, the dealers. I used to set up in Indianapolis every month at the card show there in Fishers. That was my home card show. I set up there for years. And so those guys are, I like going back, hanging out with them. And so I'm looking forward to doing that. And it's Easter. It's my daughter's birthday as well. So I'll be celebrating my daughter's birthday. Hopefully, all the things I've ordered for her show up with the supply chain issues everybody's dealing with. Nothing is guaranteed on that front. There is Tavion Banks, rookie card. Mark Brunell, Nancy Thigpen. So yeah, I'm hoping everything shows up. We're gonna celebrate. Her birthday's on Easter this year, so that'll be fun. She'll get to celebrate with her family in Indiana. And that'll be good for her because I think she'll really like that. I know she's looking forward to it already. Hey, Ray Caruth, there we go. Infamous. Alonzo Mays. I think Alonzo Mays is Oklahoma State as well. Johnny Morton, Jake Reed. So that's going to be fun. Hanging out with the family, getting away from work for a little bit. That is always a good thing to get away from work a little bit. Everyone needs to get a break. Now, another good reason that I would like to get away from work right now is I have to travel for work coming up. I got to go to Chile. So that's going to be a long trip. So sometime in May, I'm going to be traveling to Chile. Hopefully, I got asked to go to a few card shows to set up as a dealer. So hopefully I can still go to those. But maybe not. I don't know. That's why I got to look at my schedule. There's a regular Emmett Smith. But yeah, so I'd like to, be able to set up at some of the shows coming up in May. But we'll see what happens when I look at my full schedule and where I'm going to be. So the Chilean trip is going to be something that's going to dictate a lot of that. So, but we'll see there. Trent Dilfer, Carl Pickens. There's another blue. Not a great one. So a little disappointed in the boxes because I would have loved to get at least one of the two big rookies, just to have one. Just to put it back. Because again, these are pretty cool looking cards. So let's see what we got here. Marshall Faulk, Frank Sanders, blue. So you get a lot of blue, so that's why they're not really worth a ton of money. You can tell you get a lot of them in a box. But, they are parallel. The last pack, can we get last pack magic? We didn't even get the 2 Illuminators or the 1 Shining Star. So, we're missing, at least 2 hits. So, kind of a bummer, of a box. I think this is how things rolled back in those days. There's the Favre. There's Tavion Banks again. There's the second Illuminators, Charlie Batch. So we got the 2 Illuminators, but not the best players. And there's Dan Marino. There you go. So overall, yeah, not the greatest box for sure. Yeah, kind of a bummer. We'll recap it, but I mean, in all honesty, I would say, the Emmitt Smith blue and the Reggie White blue are the kind of the stars of the show. My 2 inserts, that weren't the parallels, the Illuminators, which I got Cordell Stewart and Charlie Batch, 2 of those guys. There's 15 in the set. Those are probably 2 of the weaker ones, even though I'm a big fan of Cordell Stewart as a Steeler fan, but he doesn't really sell. And then I got a lot of the regular good, base cards, Dion, Emmett. I got the Sanders. I got the Hines Ward rookie card, 2 Emmitt Smiths, a Favre, Jerry Rice. I got a lot of the cool regular base cards, but, not getting a Manning, not getting the Shining Star, not getting the Randy Moss makes this kind of a bummer of a break. And it does make me feel kind of like the Top Stars break, too, is I think the moral of the story is they printed a lot in '98. That's just how I think it's got to be said is they knew that was a great rookie class and they just printed it to the wazoo. And so even though this product was probably more limited than others, it's just, there's, you're going to open boxes and get skunked like this probably more often than hitting both the Moss and the Manning and getting a really cool insert and a gold. I mean, they're few and far between. So when I hit one, I'll be happy. But the price point of these boxes is pretty expensive because of the perceived value you can get. But being so tough, you're going to get skunked, and that's why I think people are, for the most part, not opening these kind of products anymore because you're just not going to. It's such a big risk and reward, and in this time period, obviously, getting skunked happened a lot. So in the end, not a great box, but it was fun just to go through it. Never opened this product, and I hope you guys are enjoying some of these '90s football insert or football boxes I'm opening, looking for the '90s inserts. I got some more coming up. 97 Finest, I mentioned that baseball. I'm going to be posting that one as well. So I'll see you next time, and stay tuned for more box breaks and mail days. I got some really cool cards coming in, and I'll see you next time. Bye.